It's Fire Alarm 9200, and this is going to be a demonstration of the Simplex 4100. This is a 4100 Classic, and it's the Classic that has the older display that does not have the priority 2 alarm feature. Now, this panel I'm probably going to be gutting and doing a 4100 plus upgrade, because there's a few problems. For one, I now have, scroll through some troubles, is I have a master AC brownout. I'm not sure why. I think it's the transformer is on its last leg, because this panel is almost 30 years old, and it was installed a few years before the 4100 Plus came out, which the 4100 Plus is basically the same panel, except it's pretty much all it is just an upgraded version of this. It still has the Dover buzz, and take this off, see what's behind it. So here's what the inside of the 4100 looks like. Circuit board. This is the the CPU is different from the 4100 Plus. The Classic has a big circuit board like this. Your Dover buzz is right here. The 4100 Plus had the Dover buzz as well, but the 4100 Plus had a different line of cards right over here, and they were all plugged in like that. And there was not a big circuit board on the back. I will be retrofitting a 4100 Plus in here sometime in the future, because I can't program this panel, nor can Simplex techs these days. And basically, for me to program a 4100 Classic, it requires me to get a special tool that burns a prom chip. I've never seen a panel do that, but apparently that was a thing in the 80s. And it was killed off in the 90s. So the 4100 Plus program is much like, very similar to Simplex panels nowadays. So you can program the 4100 Plus or a 4020. You can't really do that with this one. And I'm gonna have to get a few parts. Luckily, like, some of the parts that I have will actually work on a 4100 Plus. This transformer, if it wasn't blown up, then it probably would have worked. But I think I have another one, because I do have another Simplex panel that was more so used as a power supply, which I believe has another one of these in there. But I've only opened it up a few times, and it's currently buried right now. But these cards back here, these are actually zone cards, or I should say monitor cards, that plug in right here to these I/O cards right here. So, and this is another part of the 4100 Classic, is that this is the main motherboard, and while the board back here is the controller. This panel uses modules for everything. So open this up. There's more cards down here. These are just extra I/O cards and relays. Now I'm going to have to quickly close this, and then I can show you what I have up on it. On to devices. What I have to test this system is Simplex 2099-9756, and this pulsation was original to the 4100 when it was installed. And the next device, which wasn't original to it, well, the plate is, well, no, not really, but it was the same model that they had there, and I do end up having those as well. The foreign strobe is a Simplex 2901 9838 on a 4903 9101 strobe plate. Now, these are similar to what was at, in the building that it was installed in, which I actually ended up getting the old AVs, which I will be demonstrating those on this panel in a later test. But they were 2901 9840s on the 4903 9101 strobe plate. I wanted to demonstrate the 9838 on here, so just for this video. So with all that in mind, of course I can't program this panel, so the system is on continuous. So here we go. That was loud. So we're going to go ahead and reset the pull station. And one thing that's interesting with this is this panel does have re-alarm, but watch this. It puts the panel back into alarm, but it doesn't sound the AVs again. Found that kind of interesting. So now we're going to go ahead and reset. This Simplex panel actually resets quick. And I gotta let that beep until it fully resets. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Yep, reset complete. Come on, there we go. I'm also going to demonstrate the manual evacuation on here, since I do actually have level 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into menu, enter, log in. Access granted, and there's these buttons that were programmed to the 4100. One of them is drill. We're going to try that. Alright. Again, that's it. And this is the Simplex 4100. And I'll be taking a few more videos with it while it is still a quote-unquote classic. Because I will actually be retrofitting a 4100 Plus in here so we can do some programming. Because unfortunately with the 4100 Classics, not even modern day Simplex techs have access to program panels this old. It seems like 4100 Plus is the oldest you can go in terms of where Simplex techs can program. But yeah, that's it. I will see if I can keep this old display on here, because I want to keep it original to the panel. I also want to look at adding a voice evacuation card to it, because I can actually get the parts to do that. Except the microphone is a bit hard for me to find, so if anybody knows somebody selling one for a good price, let me know. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'll be taking a few more tests with this before I do the retrofit. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.